This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball's app makes it easy to keep up to date with transfer news, scores and stats all in the one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description. The app is free. To watch more of this video, get over and join us on Patreon. Atletico Madrid, 44 points in 21 games. They won 2-0 at home to get Toffee. Obviously now they got.
Don't you just want to be Don't you want to be Atletico Madrid and everything? I was thinking about this the other day.
Isn't this what we said?
And
we wanted to be.
No, I know, but and I don't want to make this an Everton thing, but we are talking about Spanish football, and I feel like we're right in the middle of well, we're not right in the middle because we're just not. But if certain decisions were made or certain things play out the way we could play out, Everton could be Atletico Madrid. They could be obviously the second team in the city. But they use all that and fucking fight and put it all together and have
Simeone
and have passion and all that. Or we could become Espanyol,
yeah,
who literally do not exist in Barcelona. They do not exist, and they've got a new stadium. And it's right on the edges of fucking the city by the airport, and literally nobody cares. They're the team you support if you're basically not a Catalonian and you live in Barcelona. Espanyol. I mean, it's the. I went to see Espanyol at the Olympic Stadium. It was a shithole. Yeah. It was this. Well, I mean, it does sound like a lot like. I'm not saying Goodison is a shithole, but it was this place. It was the old Olympic Stadium. Don't forget the Olympics were '92. I went 10 years ago. So, it was a dump. It had been left to rot. It was a fucking horrendous place. This was where they held the Olympics. No upkeep of it whatsoever. No. It was just horrible. But we were in Barcelona. That was the only game that weekend, so we went. And you're just like, the comparisons are there. Where Atletico Madrid, they've just moved to a new stadium, and their stadium's magnificent, and they can attack top players, and they go for that tier under the very top ones, and they've got a manager with passion, and that's where we are as an Evertonian.
Buddy, listen, we're going to have it, mate. Let's have it now. We weren't even going to do this, but let's do it now. Do you believe as an Evertonian, right, if we got Diego Simeone, right?
Yeah.
And we're all, listen, I'm not saying you shouldn't, because you'd love him because of the what he is, but do you believe he'd be given the time by the fans?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Yeah. For one reason, Baz.
I don't.
For one reason. For two reasons. One reason is he's a good manager, and the number two is his passion.
Yeah. See, I don't.
Oh.
I think you'd still get the same people.
Maybe you would, but maybe you would, but what a man like him buys you is time, because he outward portrays his feelings, and I don't think we've had managers who do that. And I think that's what Evertonians want. We had this discussion yesterday, but we never really got onto the subject of it, which we should have on the Tuesday topic. But I think Simeone is exactly what Evertonians would love. They'd love a manager who look at the other week when we did we score against Bournemouth, the second goal, when Silva was giving it all that, and the fans like, oh look, videos him and dunk. That's literally what Evertonians want. Literally.
So he's done it. So why aren't people?
Because he doesn't do it every day. That's the problem, Baz. He doesn't do it every day. Simeone, and this is why he's one of the top coaches in the world, and fucking Delame. They look like. I mean, whether you believe it's real or not, that doesn't matter. It's all about the portrayal. They look like they feel like we feel, and I'm not saying Silva doesn't, because he looks like I feel at the moment. I think as a football fan, and this might just be a general case, I don't know, you just want to believe that the players and the manager feel like you do. And look, it's not even, it's when things go wrong against, like, decisions, he fucking goes mad and he'll punch people.
Last 2 minutes here.
In what way?
In terms of it'd be banned.
Good what? Good?
It's not good though.
I'd love to see him on.
I don't believe.
No, on Saturday, right?
I don't believe our fans.
What do you think? They won't pass. Stop generalising with the internet. Stop generalising.
Right, well, if that's what I'm using it as, I'm saying the same arguments, right, will be getting said.
Is it like that when you're the match?
No, but I don't hear anyone moaning about
No one says a
Silva.
word at the match.
I don't hear anyone
Well,
moaning
that's the
about
point. No
Silva.
one says anything. Put it this way: someone like Simeone would not have put up with what happened to us.
No, that's
And
fair.
therefore, Baz, it wouldn't happen again. Or if it did, they'd be murdered about it. That press conference yesterday, and again, I'm not having a go at Silva as such. But if I was the manager of Everton, and let's say Simeone was the manager of Everton, the only thing I would have said in that press conference before the game was Huddersfield is, this is a disgrace. We should still be in the FA Cup. It's a disgrace. I would have took all the pressure off everyone at the club by going, that handball is a disgrace and the FA a disgrace.
I've seen our own fans though saying, don't care, we lost, we didn't deserve, don't care, and
we didn't deserve to win. We didn't deserve to win, but as a manager, you want to see at the time, and I just don't. And I think that rubs off on the players if you do that. I really do. If you're a manager and you lead, and you're we're talking about with Henry. If you're not inspiring as a manager, then how do you expect your players to be inspired? Especially players who are not. We talk about all the time about, again, the Moyes era at Everton. Moyes, we talk about it on the Tuesday topic, and Moyes used to flip up all the time, kick off on our own fans and all that, and we'd all be like, oh yeah, you'd be like, fucking bastard, yeah, he's done something right there, and then you go, well, why would Kale run through brick walls, and why would Pienaar run through brick walls, and why would Arteta run through brick walls, and why would this player and that player? And you go, well, maybe it's just because the manager inspired the players to run through brick walls, and I think Simeone is one of only a handful of managers out there who does. But what he says to Madrid is, the way you look at him from the outside is, he looks like a manager who goes, you know what? Fuck them. I hate them. I fucking hate them. That Real Madrid bunch of bastards. I hate them. Let's fucking undo them. Everyone loves them. Everyone bums them. Imagine being a Atletico Madrid fan. They've won the Champions League 3 years on a run, but he still makes you look like, and I honestly feel like this is what's missing at Everton. Is he makes it go, fuck them. They're Atletico Madrid. But he does, doesn't he? He does. He does, and that's what I think's missing.
But I think
it's someone to just go.
Well, I think you're right in terms of, I'm
not to be surprised. I wouldn't surprise if they win the bleeding league and we're the first club to ring them and go, congratulations.
We'll give them the fucking
exactly.
Drive around them.
Yeah, lad, have that fucking.
We'll ask him.
Silver to present the trophy to them. That's what's missing.
No, but you're right in terms of the leadership and stuff, and he has done incredible there. But we could use their example that they haven't got a massive budget to spend.
Well, they recycle, don't they?
Yeah, but it's we said Mashiri or whoever it was, Mashiri, wasn't it? So we want to be like Atletico.
It's difficult though. I mean, I would say it's difficult because
this league
completely skews that. I mean, they will finish in the Champions League places most years because Spanish league, because they're a big club, they're in a big city. I mean, let's be honest. I know I'm sitting here, but talking like that, but. Madrid literally is the capital of the Spanish-speaking world. So it's like London, and it's only got a couple of clubs in it, where London's got 14 clubs in it. It's certainly got 4, 5, 6 big clubs in it. So it is. You can have that split. Although I do remember going to the one time I went to Madrid, and I was on the train, and I was going to watch Real Madrid in the Champions League game, and I was on a train, and I didn't know the train was going to Atletico Madrid Stadium, and Atletico Madrid were playing that night, and I had a Real Madrid tacky top on, and the fucking daggers I got was like proper like, I'll just slash you because you've got that coat on. But they were like all normal, really? All people, but they were giving me like,
what
the fuck are you doing? This is that we're going the match now. So yeah, schoolboy.
There you go, schoolboy. Yeah, but they are.
And also finally, when I was in Madrid, and this is years. Torres still played for them. This was the first time. It was 2004.
Yeah,
we went down Madrid High Street, and we went down and they had a big Nike store, but all over the store was just Torres emblazed. Really and I remember saying to Sam at the time, I was like, "This is what." Because he was like 21, he was the captain, and they basically said to him, stay for a little bit, be the captain, be the icon, and then you can leave then. And I was like, this is what Rooney should have been for us. All over the city, and blazed all over the city. Got to a certain age and then left. But I couldn't believe though how it showed though that even though Real Madrid had that, this was the Galacticos team as well, by the way. This was the very best Galacticos team. But it amazed me how still though powerful Atletico, because they were the team of the people.